Well, this month is World Sleep Day. It's actually on Friday the 14th of March. And the theme is better sleep, better health and better learning. It's an initiative by the World Association of Sleep Medicine, and it's an international event aimed at promoting great sleep habits within the community. I reckon it's long overdue because I think that we often underestimate the impact that a good night's sleep has on us as adults, but certainly on children's well-being, their behaviour and their learning. And the research shows it appears that the regularity of sleeping habits is the key to kids' well-being and better cognitive functioning. The sleep habits of 11,000 British children were studied recently and then compared to the well-being and cognitive function of other kids. And it seems that those most adversely affected by sleep, and those who performed poorly or most poorly, were children who came from households where there was little routine and little irregularity, or should I say little regularity around sleep. So interestingly, the key sleep factor that helps kids perform better, helps them cope with adversity and helps them behave better at school is regularity of sleep habits rather than how long kids sleep. Because it seems that the sleep clock just loves routine and regularity. And kids do too. They're routine junkies. So I want to talk about 5 ideas to make sure that your children's bedtime stays regular and routine-like. Let's take a look at them. The first is we need to have the 1 hour rule. And the 1 hour rule is basically the notion of on weekends sometimes we allow our kids to go to bed 2-3 hours later than normal, or even during the holidays. The recommended alteration around bedtime is 1 hour later or 1 hour earlier than normal. What happens when kids go to bed 2-3 hours later, the sleep clock gets messed up. So the sleep clock loves routine. So try and vary kids' bedtime by 1 hour on weekends. So number 1, the 1 hour rule. It's crucial. Number 2, have a regular unwind time. Don't allow kids to sleep in front of the TV. Number 3, have CEFB free time. That means no caffeine in the evenings, important for teenagers. That means no vigorous exercise in the evenings. It means no food after dinner and no hot baths before bedtime. Number 4, establish sleep trigger rituals that signal to kids that it's bedtime. Rituals such as cleaning your teeth, going to the toilet and having a story is a lovely little ritual that many parents use. Another one may be around reading. Whatever it is, get a ritual in place that signals to kids that this is bedtime. And lastly, make bedrooms cave-like. Melatonin loves dark and hates light of any type. So I recommend that you go in and do a bit of an audit around your children's bedroom and start having a look around for the different lights that may be on. Then look for ways to extinguish those. So if you keep to these 5 tips and keep them in mind, it'll definitely help your kids get a better night's sleep. Now I produced a great new sleep e-guide, and it's in the download section of the club website. And it answers all your questions around sleep. I've got tips for toddlers, I've got tips for teens, and I've also importantly got a lot of tips on how to get your kids to bed in the first place and also how to make them stay there. So sleep is really important. We often underestimate it. It's important for your kids' social well-being, it's important for your kids' learning, and it's really important for your kids' happiness. So we're really focusing on that this month. So sleep, can't get enough of it.